Hello. How are you this morning? Today is a very special day. It is the beginning of our Knickknacks Zoo. Let me hop over here and turn our YouTubes over to subscribers only. And then we'll get started. We'll start chatting. I figured we'd chat for like 30 minutes today. I have to go live at noon for the first slot on the train. I'm very excited about it. Let's see here. All right. So let's get started here. So we've been talking a lot about the Knickknacks Zoo, and it is finally time. Today starts day one of the Knickknacks Zoo. So every month here on knickknacks.net, we have a themed weekend. This weekend is the zoo. Last month was Where in the World. The month before that was florals. So we've got lots of fun stuff happening. What did I do wrong? Let me see. There we go. Okay. All right. So the point of having these themed events is to get everybody involved on the marketplace. It's kind of like a community building event. So we like to have, thanks. I need to do a little weeding, but we're in my backyard. This is the view from the other side. We just had a tree chopped down. It's kind of crazy. But I figured I'd point the camera this way because it's a little bit nicer. So we like to get the entire community involved. So in addition to having live sale events, we also like to involve our community that's not really comfortable going live. This time around, we've decided that in addition to including our Buy It Now sellers, we also wanted to include our members. So we are having a costume contest. That's why we are having this chat this morning to talk a little bit about our costume contest. Originally, we were going to have the costume contest be open to our live sellers. So when they were live and doing their sales, they could dress up like the animal they chose. But we decided, hey, maybe we should include all sellers. And then Sandy of My Flippin' Van Life suggested, well, why don't we include members as well? And it was like, you know what? That's a great idea. So we're opening it to all members of knickknacks.net. The theme, again, is the zoo. So that means, dress up like animals. I do not have I was kind of bummed out because I had an idea for a costume and I kind of messed up. I did not get it. And it was a very busy couple weeks and I did not get a costume. So I'm a little bummed about that. So I do not have a costume. But we wanted to encourage everyone to get involved in the costume contest, whether you are just a member on Knickknacks, whether you are a seller on Knickknacks, whether you are a live seller on Knickknacks. So we're asking that if you want to participate in the costume contest, you have to send one photo of yourself in costume to Christina. Moon Sky Vintage. There's Andrew. Get something in my hair. You have to send something to Christina of Moon Sky Vintage to her email. That is the only way to enter for the costume contest. It has to be via email. Her email is community@knickknacks.net. And you have to send that by Sunday, which is May 26th, midnight, Eastern time. So you have to send it to her by then. And then on Monday, Sorry. How many sneezes are you going to do?
I'm good for now, I think.
Are we going to count? We always like to count when Andrew sneezes. I think it's just 2. That's kind of impressive. goodness gracious, this is kind of crazy. Hang on, I gotta fix something here. I'm gonna do 5 days. So yeah, he's usually good for 5 or 6 sneezes. Okay, so you have to send your photo to Christina, and then on Monday we're going to post all the photos. So that's why you have to get them to her by midnight on Sunday, because once we post all the photos, everybody has a chance to vote, and the voting is going to be based on reactions. So whichever photo gets the most reactions is going to be first place. And then we will have second place, and we will have third place, and we will have best in show. Okay, that is how we are going to do the costume contest. So it is based on community reactions. So we want to encourage everybody. She will be posting the pictures in our chat channel. We have a chat channel on Knickknacks that says vote in capital letters, costume contest. So that is where all the photos will be posted on Monday. You have a week to vote. We will not be adding photos throughout the week. That's why you have a deadline to submit your photos. You have a deadline, because it won't be fair if you submit your photo on Wednesday and everybody's had a few days to vote. So to find the chat channel, you go to our main Knickknacks page. I'm going to show you right now. This is your demonstration. All right, let me go to Knickknacks. Okay, so here we are on the Knickknacks homepage. Knickknacks. Yeah, I updated the banner this morning. Isn't that so fun? Knickknack Zoo. But over here are your chat channels. You're going to scroll down. So some of these chat channels you're not going to see because they are set to certain privacy settings. But right here, vote, zoo, costume contest. This is where you're going to go. And on Monday, this will be filled with photos of our members and our sellers. And so to vote, you are just going to go to this and you're going to like it. Or you're going, I mean, it's better if you do all one reaction, but you can react in like a number of ways. So you can even do like, oh, I love it. But then we're going to have to like, well, I guess it doesn't matter. But you can do different reactions to the posts, okay? So all of the photos are going to be here. You can scroll through, you can react to them. Whoever gets the most so if you don't like someone, don't react to it. Don't give them like a mad face. See, like I could give Christine, she's gonna be like, why did Jocelyn give me a mad face? I could be like, I'm mad about, or here, let's give her a throw up face. So I just gave her so we're gonna count that as a vote. So if you don't like somebody, don't react to them, because then they get your vote. You can only vote once. It's going to be the honor system. You can only vote once. Please. Only vote once. It is the honor system. I mean, you can only react once to one person. So yeah, you can't react twice to the same thing. See, I don't think you can. Oh man, that would change everything. Oh no, we can react twice to the same thing. We may have to rethink this. We may rethink this by Monday, because you can react twice. How about this? How about you have to leave a heart? You have to leave a heart to vote. That's the rule. You have to leave a heart to vote. That is the reaction. You leave a heart to vote. Okay? That is how you vote. You leave a heart. That will be the only thing counted, is a heart. You must leave a heart. Tap red heart to vote. There you go. That is the only way you can vote, because otherwise we will get more reactions than one. Red heart only. And we will include that here so that everybody knows. So this will kind of like at the very beginning, we'll include the rules and stuff like that. And we will reiterate them throughout the week so people know. Red heart to vote. Okay? So that means you can react however you want. You can do mad faces because we're not going to count it. But don't do that. That's mean. Okay, let me turn you guys back around. Okay. So let's talk about the prizes, because this is really fun. So first place prize is going to be, this is kind of crazy. This is a crazy prize. It's going to be $100 of knickknacks credits. So that means you will get the $100 credited to your account. So you can go shopping on knickknacks. See, we had thought about maybe like coming up, like buying something and sending it to you. But then I was like, you know what? What if they don't like the thing that we pick? It would make so much more sense to be like, here's $100 to go shopping. You can find something on knickknacks that you want to buy. So that's going to be first place. And if first place is a seller, we're going to feature you on the homepage for a week. So that's first place. And we may throw in stickers and coffee as well. Second place is going to be $50 shopping spree on knickknacks. So that's second place. And then third place is going to be $20 credits. So these credits are going to be added to your account. Okay, so you have to be a member on knickknacks to receive the credits. You have to be on knickknacks, otherwise you cannot receive them because they're credited to your account, and they are only applicable to buy it now items. Okay, so I want to encourage all of you. Like, this is kind of a big deal. That is really cool prizes. So I want to encourage, when you guys we have a whole week to vote. So voting is going to be Monday through Saturday. On Saturday, Christina and I are going to be together at Madison Bachville, and we are going to be announcing the winners. Oh, and we also have Best in Show. We have Best in Show. I haven't decided yet what the prize is for that. I kind of have an idea for it, but it's gonna be a special announcement. So we have a whole week. Best in Show is going to be kind of our pick. Okay. So you have a whole week to vote. But what I want to encourage all of you to do is to share on your social media. If you put the work in to dress up, and there is $100 shopping spree at stake, share it on your social media and make sure you're tagging knickknacks.marketplace or knickknacks and district.net. So hashtag district.net and hashtag knickknacks marketplace. Get your friends to come and vote for you. Get them to sign up for knickknacks. Get them to react to the post. Get that little red heart. There's $100 at stake. Shopping spree. If you've been eyeing something up on knickknacks that you really want, now is your chance. So I think it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm very excited. This just kind of snowballed. It was like, we should do a costume contest. And it was kind of a joke when I first thought of it. And then Christina was like, oh, that's a great idea. And I was like, that is a good idea. We should do that. And here we are. So I think this is going to be so much. I'm so excited to see everybody's costumes. I'm so excited. I know, our idea explosions. So please submit. So what that means, do minions count as two animals? I mean, we're including unicorns. And so it's not limited to just sellers. It's not just sellers. It's not just live sellers. Let me say that. It's not just live sellers. We are encouraging our live sellers to dress up like the animal they chose for their live sales, which kick off at 12 p.m. Eastern today, by the way. It's not just limited to live sellers. We want to encourage our more traditional buy it now sellers to dress up and submit photos. You dress up as your favorite animal. Oh, you can buy this on Bonfire. Bonfire, you can just Google Bonfire knickknacks and it'll pop up. So we want to encourage our more traditional sellers to dress up. We also want to encourage our members. So if you are a buyer on knickknacks, if you're a lurker on knickknacks, if you want that shopping spree, give it a shot. Yes, only a heart, a red heart is your vote. That will be your only votes. And make sure you're posting, you're encouraging your friends to come over and vote. I'm not a furry convention. No, not that. Not one of those. That's so funny. Yeah, it's more of just like, a costume contest. Zoo theme. Yeah, share it to Instagram, share it to Facebook, tag knickknacks and districts. Yeah, keep it family friendly. Let's not get a little too carried away. Family friendly, folks. Yeah, something you'd be okay with grandma seeing. Like a regular grandma, not that really cool grandma, okay? Can we transfer credits from wallet into purchases rather than cashing out? I don't know what that means. That would be a question for support. Are in the link channels. Yes. Okay, so the hashtags are under the links channel. So where I just showed you where where the chat channels are. If you look under the links, which is close to the bottom, we have the hashtags for. I always do this. We have the hashtags for you. This is such a millennial thing. We have the hashtags. Hashtag district.net. Hashtag Knickknacks Marketplace. Yes, credits are only applicable for buy it now purchases on Knickknacks. But if you're a seller here and you're like, well, I don't really need a shopping spree, you can also source here on Knickknacks. You can find some stuff for sourcing, and you can resell. You can do that too, because then you have zero into it because it's credits, and then you can resell it. And who knows, maybe you can make more on it than you have invested in it. So that's the way to look at it. So that's kind of what I wanted to go over today, the costume contest, because we really didn't figure it out until yesterday. It's like, okay, we should probably figure this out. We have to come up with something. But if you guys have figured it out by now, this is kind of how I operate. Like yesterday was kind of wild. I was supposed to go over to my sister's yesterday morning, and so I was supposed to go Thursday, and then I was like, I can't do it today. It's kind of busy. She's like, what about tomorrow? I'm like, yeah, I could probably come over tomorrow. And so yesterday I'm sitting in Ashton's awards ceremony, and I'm like, yeah, I can't come over today because today is Ashton's awards ceremony. So yeah, I guess I should have checked my email. She's like, yeah, that sounds like you. I'm like, well, here, I made it. I'm here. I'm at the awards ceremony. And he got distinguished honors. He got all A's, distinguished honors. That's pretty impressive. I'm very proud of him. Yes, go Ashton. Yep. Juliet had a rough year. It was kind of difficult this year, but she got that kindest friends, best friends. She got multiple awards for being the most kind, and for well, the teacher, when she talked about it, was she always if she sees somebody by themselves, she'll go up and she'll talk to them or hang out with them or befriend them. So she got an award for that, which makes me happy. I'm okay with that. That's fine with me. So they're really good kids. It was a good day. So that's why I did not go live on for the Handmade Market yesterday, because I had mom stuff to do. So I will probably be listing my bracelets over on the Handmade Marketplace, Knickknacks Handmade. So if you were looking for me to pop up yesterday for my bracelet sale and it didn't happen, I was momming, but I will be listing my bracelets over on the Handmade Market. So you can look for them there. Yes, momming always comes first. That's right. Now, does anyone have any questions about the costume contest? I know I have a hard time focusing, so I kind of ramble and get all over the place, but I guess we could just cover the basics. The basics is the basics are, we're having a costume contest in conjunction with our Knickknacks Zoo train. You need to submit your photos to Christina by midnight Eastern on Sunday, May 26th. So get them to Christina. Her email is community@knickknacks.net. You may send one photo. It's only one photo. So you can't like send multiple angles. So make sure you get the best angle in that one photo because you can only submit one. One photo. And then voting will start on Monday. We will post the photos. It will start on Monday and it will go to Saturday when Christina and I are together in Madison Bachville. We will schedule something on Saturday. I don't know when yet. It's going to be kind of a busy weekend with Madison Bachville, but we will schedule something. We will go live. We will announce the winners. First place gets $100 of Knickknacks credit to spend around the marketplace. Second place is $50 Knickknacks credit. Third place is $20 Knickknacks credit to spend on the marketplace. First place, if first place is a seller, they also get featured for 1 week on the homepage. We'll also be doing stickers and coffee. There's also Best in Show, which we will select. We will pick Best in Show. So that's a separate thing. And I've got an idea for the prize for Best in Show, but I'm still thinking about it because it's a sacrifice. So we'll get to that. But the contest is open to sellers, live sellers, our traditional sellers, and our members. So if you are a member on Knickknacks, if you are a buyer, if you're just a lurker, if you just hang out here, you can enter the contest to win the shopping spree. So it's not just sellers. You can, we also want to encourage all of our contestants. Even if you're not a contestant, we want to encourage you to share about the costume contest on social media. So when you're sharing, make sure you hashtag Knickknacks Marketplace and hashtag district.net. Share your zoo pictures, share your costume contest. I mean, if you're sharing it on social media, you can post more than one photo. Keep that in mind. You can post it from every angle. Now, all of the photos will be posted in our chat channels. Let me show you. Here are the chat channels. If we go to the Knickknacks homepage, here it is. This is our Knickknacks homepage at the moment. I updated the banner for this weekend. Here are all of our chat channels. So if you scroll down, you're going to see vote, zoo, costume contest. Everyone will be able to see this. These ones are kind of limited depending on your privacy and what you can see and what you can't. But vote, this one. This is what you will click on. And on Monday, everyone's photos will be here. Everyone who has entered the costume contest will be right here. You will vote by putting a heart. You can vote by hearting. I gave that one a thumbs up, but you can vote by heart. Red heart is a vote. So this sick face that I gave Christina, that's not a vote. This scared face is not a vote. But I mean, if you want to react that way to somebody's thing, just be nice and be kind, okay? So red heart is the vote. And yeah. Okay, you can heart for your top 3. Yes, they can vote for themselves. Yes. There you have it. How is that? Is everyone excited? I hope everyone's excited. I hope that everyone is excited. So it's going to last for a week. You have a week to vote. Make sure you're sharing it out there. I'm thinking that maybe I should be a late entry. I'm telling everyone else I have them submitted to Christina, but I'm like, maybe I should be a late entry because I didn't get my costume contest together because of Ohio and everything else, but maybe I'll just hop in there. I don't really need a prize, but it might be fun just to be in there. I don't need the prize, but I kind of want to be a part of this. So maybe I will. Maybe I'll sneak one in there. I know it's so funny because I had all of these. I was on eBay, but I had all of these like vintage zoo T-shirts followed because I was gonna wear a vintage zoo T-shirt, and then it just kind of snuck up on me, and I didn't get one ordered. I was kind of bummed. Yeah, but so that's what's going on. The zoo kicks off today. Our live sales kick off at 12 p.m. Eastern. I will be kicking off the first slot, and it will be butterflies and bugs. So that is happening today at 12 p.m. Eastern. And it is going into here. Let me see here. Where is that chat? Christina posted today. Knick Knacks Zoo. Let's check it out. Here we go. Boom. All right. So here is Saturday's lineup. Forgive all the nastiness on my screen. But here we go. This is the lineup right here. So I'm kicking it off at 12. 12:30 is Christina. And then it's going all the way until 10 o'clock tonight. But you can see everyone's animals here. So I posted this on, I think I posted this on Knick Knacks and Crazy Lamp Lady Facebook. So you can see the schedule there. There are 30-minute time slots. And this is the schedule for today. You can tell I was blowing bubbles for Laurel. There's like literally bubbles all over my screen. That's kind of funny. And then here you have Saturday or Sunday. I'm going to kick it off. Christina is right after me with giraffes. And then the day is wrapping up with the Tarnished Spoon with peacocks. So that'll be really fun. So there you go. So that is the live schedule. But do not forget that we also, if you go to our homepage, this is really fun. I was messing with the homepage this morning. I still might mess with it a little bit before my sale, but I want to show you guys the homepage as well. So the homepage got a update. If you scroll down, you will see I've updated the categories. So these are all jungle animals. Look at his little butt. He's kind of funny. Welcome to the jungle. All jungle animals. We have Let's Go Outback. This is all animals from the outback. Kangaroos, koalas, African safari, elephants, rhinos, gazelles, hippos. The aviary is all birds. The primate house is all monkeys. Big cats is just a whole lump of big cats. And also really big cats. This looks like a really big cat. This is the literal big cat right there. And then we have the reptile layer. So these are all reptiles. Elephants, they got their own slot there because there's elephants in Asia and in Africa. So it was kind of like a gray area. I was like, let's just say elephants. The insectarium is bugs. That's lots of fun. Aquarium. That's self-explanatory. Woodland animals. So you've got rabbits and little, oh, look at that. It's so cute. It's a Howard Pierce. So we've got all these here. Where is there a flamingo? There is not flamingos, but I need to figure that out. You're right. I should do something about that. I mean, flamingos would technically go under aviary. I would put them under aviary, even though they don't fly. They could go under aviary. And then we have bears. Mythical creatures. So there are your mythical creatures. Farmyard animals are right here. So we've got farmyard animals. Domestic pets, dogs, cats, hamsters, guinea pigs. Oh, they do fly. I didn't know that. I just learned something new. Flamingos do fly. I feel like they would be really awkward in flight, though. And then these are just kind of the categories that are constant. These ones are here all the time. They don't go away. So these aren't really zoo themed. They're just there all the time. But so those are the animals we've got. Those are the themes. So that'll be for over the weekend. We'll have all of this. And then I don't know if you guys saw, but we now have this live here. So we get to see all the lives that are happening and coming up. So there's also lots of lives sprinkled in throughout the day in addition to the zoo. So if you're not into critters, you can see other sales sprinkled in, which is really fun. So there you have it. I think on that note, I don't know if there's any questions. Does anyone have any questions? I have 50 minutes before I got to get over to my shop and get ready for my butterflies. Butterflies and bugs. Oh, I have to quiz you. Okay. All right. So let's see. When do you have to have... where do rhinos and hippos go? Well, rhinos and hippos are Africa. But they have a zoo tag now. It's zoo rhinos and zoo hippos. And they go into Africa. When you tag them, they go into Africa. Because that's where they... Well, I just added them this morning, so that might be... all right, so when do you have to submit your photo? Yeah, when is the photo entry deadline? I'm quizzing you. This is a quiz. Oh, my cup is Murano. It actually still has the label. It's been through the dishwasher multiple times, but the label is still intact. Sunday at midnight Eastern. Yes. Okay. Where do you send your photos? This one's really important because we're not going to count them if you don't send them to the right place. community@knickknacks.net. Yes, that is where you send your photos. We will not count them if you send them via Messenger. They will not count. They have to go via email. community@knickknacks.net. That is how you enter. Whoa, how many photos? I thought you were asking me. I'm like, I already know the answer to this. How many photos? I'm like, Christina, we went over this. It's one photo only. One photo. Also, who can enter into the contest? Everyone. Anyone who is a member of Knickknacks can enter. So if you've been thinking about joining Knickknacks and you're like kind of on the fence, but you're like, ooh, $100 sounds good. I could put on some face paint and wear some little cat ears. Now is your chance. You can join. It's really easy to join. It takes like 2 seconds. It takes 2 seconds to become a member. It takes a little bit longer to become a seller, but it takes 2 seconds to become a member. And you can join the contest. There's no purchase necessary. You don't have to buy anything. You can just sign up, become a member, and enter the contest and have the potential to win $100 shopping spree. What is Laurel dressing up as? That's true. Yes, Brandon, you can enter. I would really love to see that, actually. I'm trying to convince Andrew to dress up as a honey badger. We're still working on that. Where do you vote? Laurel, a little puppy. Yes, if you're on Facebook or YouTube, come on over. Yes, on the contest chat channel on the homepage in the left column or through the app if you have it. But it is the vote. It says in big capital letters, vote. Now, if you post to social media, what do you tag? If you post to social media, tag Knickknacks Marketplace and district.net. Just spell it out. District.net and Knickknacks Marketplace. It's not a requirement, but we'd love to see what you've posted. And that makes us aware that you have posted something because you tagged us. So, last question is, how do you vote? How do you vote? If you find the chat channel, how do you vote? You just put a red heart. Yes, red heart is a vote. Cast your vote through a red heart. Yes, if you go to the links chat channel, I'm going to show you guys right now. And then I'm going to wrap this up. So, turn you around again. Ooh, I hit the wrong button. 1 vote per well, we're going to say top 3. You can vote for your top 3. How's that? Vote for your top 3. All right, so here's links. Right up here is vote. This is where you go to vote. You come down here, links and signups. And then over here, hashtags for socials. Clicky, clicky. Look, there's all the hashtags. You can just copy and paste these, or you can remember them. Knickknacks Marketplace, Reseller Community, District.net, Vintage for Sale, Vintage for Sale. These are just some examples of hashtags you could use. You don't have to, but that's an example. Well, originally I was saying 1, and then everybody was like top 3, and I was like, okay, top 3. Just don't go crazy. If you vote for everyone, then everyone's going to be voting for everyone, and we won't have any winners. Which zoo does a frog go into? A frog goes into the reptiles. Even though technically it's a frog. And yes, you can vote for yourself. Absolutely. I'm like, should I add a pond? We'll figure it out. It's fine. If it's not like completely cohesive, it's not going to be the end of the world. I know it's not a reptile. But when you go to the zoo and you go to like the reptile house, that's where the frogs are. You know what I'm saying? Like you go to the reptile house and you walk in and it has all the like the snakes and the frogs and all the things in the one place. Oh, shoot. Bugs are getting in my drink. Ew, gross. All right. Well, if you guys have any more questions, please feel free to direct them into the Knickknacks chat. We will do our best to answer them. There are some answers already in the costume contest chats. Is Kate selling? Yes, she had some buy it now listings. She travels a lot, so she does utilize the vacation mode, and she will use the vacation mode every now and then. Yes, I did. Thank you. So yeah, the pumpkin. It is so cool. It's actually sitting on my counter right now. I opened it was it yesterday or the day before when I got back from Ohio. It's pretty great. Thank you so much. Yeah, so Kate uses the vacation mode a lot. And I think she has a slot in the paperweight train, which is coming up in June. So, yes. All right. Well, yes, it's a beautiful day. It's a beautiful day. But I have to get over to the shop so that I can do my butterfly slot. And then I'm going to get back. We're going to set up the bouncy house, and we're just going to have a family day. So, I will see you guys at noon. We're going to do a raid, though. We're going to do a raid. End stream and raid. HGH Boutique is live, so let's head over, and then I'll see you guys hopefully again at noon to kick off the zoo train. I will see you then.